But by the way, excuse me.
Hold on.
I might run for Miss USA, but I'm too around the way. I'll be at the be amazed, but I'd rather run to the bank. Don't say you mine, I know I'm fine, but we would never date. Money don't make me change. Money can't fix the pain. We are not the same. I don't care nothing about no fame. So don't mention my name unless me and you make arrangements. So I'm a freak of nature. I'm all that. In my raps is real rap, not entertainment. They like, who's that girl? I'm like EVE with the bangers. You might shake it like a tambourine. I'm with movers and shakers in the mix and got my cake up so. Coming out of nowhere like LeBron James faker. Where's the competition? Do I have some partakers? Got a lot of haters, don't understand that behavior. I'm not speaking their language, I don't speak a good English, but I peep the faces. Still did a lot of favors. Fruits of my labor, I'm a little guy neighbor. Thanking the Lord for never giving up on Asia. Minor setbacks
and right now, if I can, like,
you
you know what I'm saying, bring me down a little bit, Dre, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we got bars going and this beats, and it's like, damn, who's shorty in the back killing shit right now?
Who that girl right there? Who that girl right there? Who that girl right there, right there, right there, right there, right there?
And we gotta let it be known that we have here not only just the artist that spit them bars, but we also have a actress, you know what I'm saying? She got IMDb type credits and shit. Let's go there. Then, you know, not only that, damn, what, you was a finalist for what was that? Like,
Miss USA, Miss New Jersey USA, yes, in 2024.
You know what I'm saying?
Class of 2024.
And then by the city awarded, you know what I'm saying, in honor in Philadelphia, MLK. Listen,
MLK.
Man.
I got a citation from the city of Philadelphia.
And it's Black History Month.
My dedication to the youth. Let me go down the list. I got a vivid award for
Hold
the
on.
Global
Before you
Activism
go
Award.
down the list, they got to know who we're dealing with right now. Yeah. I like to call them Miss Sparks, but listen, we got Asia Sparks in the building right now. You know what
Thanks for being
Sparkle
here.
Sparkle up, your girl at Sparkle Girl A, Asia Sparks in the building.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
For sure.
Period, Pooh.
Period, Pooh.
That's all. Fuck you thought. Listen, man, it's a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time out to kick it with the Bols. We appreciate you in the Duke Barber Shop. You know what I'm saying? As always, shout out to the Duke in the back. You know what I'm saying? Always. And yeah, we just here to pay homage, one, because we see you doing your thing. You've been putting in work for a while now. So, like, give it up for that time. You know what I'm saying?
Time. I know I look young, but I ain't that young. I'm very seasoned. And I take care of myself. Thank goodness.
As you should.
None of that bland shit. You understand? Seasons is going on. Seasoning is going on. As it should be. So, where do we start, stuff? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, let's start with the music.
Okay, that's a good place to start.
The inspiration, first of all, you know what I'm saying, to even get into wanting to, first of all, that comes from poetry and probably writing things down and just putting them things together. So, you know, when did that hit you?
Okay, so it was actually funny because I was in school, I was in college for nursing at the time, but I used to throw parties. I used to be very popular, so we used to throw all these parties. And when I tell y'all I was like 15, I know I gotta go way back. But I was like 15 years old. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but I was like 15 years old and like I used to be in them spots, you know? And so I always tell people like Asia Sparks was kind of Asia Sparks before she started doing music. And then one day, we were outside randomly. We outside at a pool party. My sister like, everybody rapping. My sister like, my sister can rap. And they started banging on the table at the pool party. And I started rapping, and the whole pool party went silent. Like everybody was silent. And then I was like, you know, rapping with my eyes closed. Like, this is my moment. Like,
zone out.
Everybody was like, mouth open. And then I started getting in the studio. I dropped my first. Well, first of all, I sold a bunch of T-shirts to the Sparkle Girls and Spark Boy movement. So we had the streets ringing, just selling out T-shirts, thousands and thousands of T-shirts, and
just out the trunk.
Huh?
Just out the trunk of the car?
Yeah, just out the trunk. Everybody know, like out the trunk. If
Like
you know,
Master
you
P
know.
out this joint.
Yeah, no,
From
for
the
real.
muscle. That's how that shit
The
go.
first, and it seems like this is like a pattern for me, but like maybe like the first 24 hours, I sold over like 3,000 shirts, that much. But it was all by foot too, like because I was that known. Like I used to throw parties, so I'd be like, you're not getting no shirt, you're not getting no shirt. Like I used to call people, and then like I'll go to different blocks, and everybody like, let me get 10, let me get this, let me get that. So anyway, long story short, I finally made the money to shoot my first video. I shot Sparkle Girl Cypher. And it was like Wale actually gave me the idea for the video.
For Lauren.
Yeah, I told you, I was outside. Like, we used to be at the homecomings, and I used to be really selling shirts. And, like, I was one of them. We were a part of his Ambitious Girl movement, and I was, like, the head ambitious girl. Like, stop playing with me. So anyway,
Get it right.
he gave me the idea for the video. And so he was like, you should have a bunch of girls with all different shapes and sizes. And so I did that. And at the time, Twitter was like super popular. And first 24 hours of the video being done, Shannon Mirror shot it. So the ones who know. Shout out to Shannon. And first 24 hours, I didn't go to sleep. Sending it to everybody. I did not go to bed. And then it was probably like 5 in the morning. I said, okay, I'm finally going to rest and go to sleep. I'm in Twitter jail for like the third time. I'm like, at me, so I can get out of Twitter jail so I can keep hitting people. So I go to bed. I wake up, 50 Cent. He retweets it and says, yo, this is nice. And so after 24 hours, again, I don't know what the 24-hour formula is, but I got all of 50 Cent's fans. And
you knew for sure at that point.
No, I didn't. I still didn't know what I was doing. I just had a love for music. You know what I mean? I don't think my main goal was to get rich. Like, it wasn't to get rich for me because I had my nursing and I already have this entrepreneurial mindset. And I know that music for me, and a lot of people might be uncomfortable with this, but it's a stepping stone for me. Like, even though you could do music for a very long time, you know, music has its own, it has its door, and it it has its enter, but it also has its exit. And so that's the reason why I entered into acting and directing and producing, and I took some time back from music so I can solidify my future. Like, you know, you could be an actress at 80, still working, getting money, getting residuals, and I wanted to start now before I started to look like old, which is kind of, my mom's like in her 50s and she looks like as young as me, right?
It's so funny you said that music is like that stepping stone, because I was just thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about Cam and Mace. I was thinking about Nori. I'm thinking about Joe Budden. And I'm like, I feel like they're more popular now than they ever were, even back in their heyday.
Well,
and I feel like
they're more popular to a different generation too.
right,
now.
yeah, right,
You know what I mean?
exactly. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you might have thought that music was going to be the end all be all for you, but you never know where your path is going to take you. Right. And music definitely opened up those podcast doors for them like that. You know what I mean? So.
There's other doors for other artists as well that, you know what I'm saying, step away and just get into their real, have a bunch of businesses and be in the background, you know what I'm saying, on the publishing company, doing a bunch of different things. Because, like you said, that's what it's about. You got to diversify that portfolio.
Yeah. Like, I never was I rapped in ciphers, and like I did BT Hip Hop Cypher and 106 Park Backroom. But a lot of people don't know I own my own publishing company since I started rapping. So I own my own publishing company. Everything that I put out, I made it was my own, and I was independent. I had a lot of labels knocking at my door, and I still do. But I love the freedom of independence.
Run me mines,
all of it. I'm taking everything on the table.
Top.
Yeah,
Run me mines. Thank
that
you.
part.
I'll figure it out.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So what motivates the music you make though? Like, what's your inspiration behind it?
I don't know, honestly. I think it's just a God-given talent, and I think that because I am a little different. Yes, I look pretty, or some may say, but I'm an intellect. I'm a thinker. I value education. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have to go to school, but I value like life lessons and what the streets can teach you too. Like, I grew up in South Philly. My mom and my dad both was like hustlers. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like 4 wings. Lucy in a bag of chips.
For real, like,
I understand.
like
South Philly stand the fuck up.
Oh, period. P. Shout out to the P.
Absolutely.
But you knew early in life that wasn't the route for you?
No, I didn't. Because keep in mind, I started doing music when I was 19. Mm-hmm. I'm now 33. So, like, when I did music when I was 19, I've been a diabetic since I was a type 1 diabetic since I was 9. But I got diagnosed when I was 12. Mm. And so I'm even starting a support group for diabetics called Sweet Anointing. And it's just support for type 1 diabetics, juvenile diabetes. And I think it was always this fear in me that when I was a kid, I don't have that fear anymore, but when I was a kid, I had a fear that I might go to sleep and never wake up again. Mm-hmm. And so then I decided, they told you can't have a bunch of tattoos, you can't do this. As you can see, I'm tatted up, tatted down. But in my heart, I was just like, you know what? Well, you only get one life. You better live it up. Like my cousin, as I was telling y'all before, the plane crashed in the Northeast, and my cousin Trey, 10 years old, saved his little sister. And,
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Amazing. God bless him.
God bless him.
His spirit, his soul.
Shout out to their whole family.
Absolutely.
Because I know that was a lot on
Absolutely.
everybody.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can only imagine.
And thank you, Lord, for covering.
Yeah, it's like you're going into Dunkin' Donuts to get donuts, and then you come out and there's a fragment in your in the car, and you see your son's head, you know. And but I just wanted to share that like just the importance of like remembering God, remembering Him, because my family, their family of believers, but also in remembrance of Him, like not having doubt, but only having faith. Absolutely. Only having faith, especially in these dark times, I think is very important. Yea, though I walk through this valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Like that right there, you have to remember always, because that right there was a freak accident. And he's 10 years old. And and out of the 7, 8, 9 lives that were lost, 7 lives that were lost.
He's still there.
A 10-year-old.
Right.
Absolutely.
Bones just being developed almost, and just
he
like
gave of himself.
Yeah,
at that time.
It was a selfless act.
Exactly.
He tried to save his sister.
Thought, you know what I'm saying?
Reacted.
So just reacted, and that's what it is, man. And that's the beauty. But a lot of people don't understand, and we'll get that. But that's why we're here to speak on it from time to time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, real shit.
It's real. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie, this is something personal, but I'll share it. I had bargained with God. You're not supposed to do that, but I bargained with God a little bit. I'm like, Lord, wouldn't it be amazing to share your light and share your story and share His testimony if you kept him alive? Wouldn't it be greater to show your might and keep him alive? Because I know you can show your might by killing people. That's easy for you. But what it is, it's also easy for you to just make a miracle happen. Aren't you the great physician? And I said, if you do this for him, Lord, I said, I will share with him, his family. I will share with them the importance of the testimony. And I will also share it with the world. Now, every podcast I go to, I'm always sharing the testimony. Just so y'all know, I'm an usher at church. Okay. Like, yes, I am. I'm not a mean usher. I'm a nice usher, but I am an usher at church.
What church would that be?
Bethany Baptist Church. I'm a disciple. So, you know, don't worry. I ain't trying to,
Nah, listen.
That's cool. Listen, man. Everybody.
I think all y'all, all right. Y'all want to come on, get baptized. Everybody don't mind.
We
all
sinners. In a minute,
everybody believe
Deacon Sleeves gonna join you.
He said Deacon Sleeves in a minute.
Deacon. Praise the
street
Lord.
deacon, man. He uses
I love
me.
that.
You know what I'm saying? For the right people, man. I
Absolutely.
gotta talk to him.
I love
right
that.
Place, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. But it ain't about me. It's about you. So listen here, man. Let's start talking about some of that acting that was going on. You know what I mean? You know, I seen a couple.
Oh my goodness, what y'all see?
I seen a couple joints up there. Well, let's talk about your latest. What we got, that's on deck now. I seen, a couple things, but I'll let you speak on that.
Okay.
I want to know how you met Ghost. That's what I want to know. How that?
Okay, I'm one of those people. I always say that talent will get you there, character will keep you there. A lot of my acting opportunities came from music and just like showing up, and I try to give and not take. And I know my role and I know my position. I'm not gonna come in there acting like I'm the star. I'm gonna sit there with the background actors. I'm gonna talk to everybody. Hey, what's coming up? Oh, you got HBO? How can I get on that? Yeah. I know I'm smart enough to know, and this is how me and Ghost kind of clicked. I'm smart enough to know not to ride him and ask him for a picture while he's filming.
Right.
But what I did was, I ain't gonna give you the full story, but what I did was, it was freezing out, and I played a cop in Fells High. and I had my scene or whatever, and I had my scene with him, and I said, yo, it's freezing. They offering everybody tea. I said, Amari, you want some tea? They're like, oh, no, you can't talk to him. I'm like, hold on, you don't even know who I am. He like, no. Like, mind you, because of 50 Cent, like, I actually know Tommy. Tommy know me. Well, not Tommy, Joseph. But they know me. So he like, wait, hold up. Yeah, and he came up to me, yes, my sister, I would love some tea. So I went. I told the lady, I'm like, listen, Amari wants some tea. I ain't even go and give him the tea. I said, Amari wants some tea. Get him the tea. But see, they remember stuff like that. 50 Cent, you know, I got a piece of advice from Monster. Shout out to Monster. He said, you know, 50 gonna keep you around him, but you can't always want to be around 50. And so when he said that, I thought about it. All right, I'm in Florida now. I'm in Miami. Then 2 weeks later, I'm in Orlando with 50, and then 50 see me in Philly, and then he see me doing this show and that show. And he like, yo, this girl moving. Oh, we in New York. Oh, she moving, but she not riding my coattails. She giving me space. So one day he show him sitting down with 50, and he showed me like, look, this the brand new cognac. This the brand new this the brand new that. Branson, yeah, this the brand new, this. And he's showing it to me, and I'm like, yo, that's so lit. I'm like, spark up. Mind you, somebody got a camera like this, so they got to say, spark up. Again, but it's just a matter of chance, but I say opportunity. It's a matter of chance. Well, God, it's God. All of the above is God. I can't even lie to y'all.
Absolutely.
Sometimes when you get the opportunity to be in those type of rooms, you gotta like own that room. You know what I mean?
It's the way you carry yourself.
Yeah, carry yourself. I mean, show people that you belong here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I'm very comfortable in my shoes. Like I'm comfortable. I know. I feel like, and I'm not. There's no cockiness or nothing. I'm super humble, but I just feel like if you deserve to be there, I deserve to be there.
Absolutely.
I work just as hard, and I don't ask for no handouts.
Quick question.
If I got there, I earned it. Yes, sir.
When's your birthday?
I'm an April baby. I'm a spring.
That's why you rock like that.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I frolic through the fields.
What's your birthday is April what though?
April
what?
April 7th.
Oh shit!
I got the same
April 4th.
birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's all that's that energy.
It's the Aries energy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know, it calms the room. You know what I'm saying?
You're so hype on that.
You know what I mean? I sparked to that, man. You know what I mean?
Well, I found out people that are born in April, they're very honest. We're caring. I'm very caring. I like to think I'm caring. I'm not a person that I don't try to down myself to make you comfortable. But I'm very considerate of how you feel, if that says anything.
And that means everything.
It should, right? Because I was just telling my friend the other day, people don't care. They don't care about you. They just don't care.
Oh, no, they really don't.
You could be hungry, sitting on the side of the road shaking, and they
drive right by.
That's why I appreciate my family. You know what I'm saying? My bros and my folks that I got.
Everybody be in their own world sometimes. Television. You know what I mean?
I'm not one of them.
No.
This is why I got a citation from the city of Philadelphia for my community service and dedication to the youth. This is why I ran for Miss New Jersey USA, to extend and expand my reach to help people. This is why I got a Global Activism Award. It's to extend my reach. This is why I got a Martin Luther King Award, to extend my reach. If you want me to be honest, I believe that music is just a stepping stone for me. If I can do music, be super, super successful, accomplish all my entrepreneurial goals, my life goal is to be a humanitarian. I literally dropped the activism thing and I picked up the humanitarian thing. I think I've always been like that.
Now, do you think you'll ever make, I don't know, maybe you have, maybe I missed it, but I know you mentioned a Ghetto Gospel record.
Yeah.
And I know you are, you say you're a humanitarian and an activist. Do you have any music on deck that's like, I guess, I don't want to say like a PE or a Dead Prez type anything, but like a social commentary.
Yeah, you got some political shit popping off that you really get to speak on your thoughts and everything.
Yeah, actually, we did this project with Hands Up, Don't Shoot, and it's actually out right now. It's called Hands Up, Don't Shoot. It's with Love Park and Friends, featuring me. It's a collective, High Def, Reese Rell, Fonte Cruz, and so that's out right now. So you can check it out. We actually got hit up to do it on TV, news, and then and my Ghetto Gospel. It's an album. And so I'm speaking on a lot. I had sat down and I'm at Bible study with my bishop, and he's like, it's a billion saints out there in the world. There's a market for you. You can preach to the saints. And my bishop is so good, but that's the only thing I disagree with. I said, yes, there is a lane for me. There are billions and billions of Christians out there in the world, but Lord knows there are more Christians. There are more sinners than there are Christians.
And that's who need to hear it.
There are more sinners. I said, I'm not here to preach to the saints. I'm here to preach to the sinners. I know my mark. I know it, because I know I'm not perfect.
That's why I feel I'm a street deacon. That's who I'm here.
That's cool. You know, the gangster disciple. Well, I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm a disciple.
So what's your favorite track on Ghetto Gospel then?
I think I just wrote a new one. I like my song Zion. I like my song Generational Curses. But I just wrote a new one and be like, we're the sons and daughters of the Most High God. Remember who you are. Went from slave shackles to diamond chains on the stars. Chains on us all. House of Israel, tribe of Judah say we lost. Pray for us all. We live in Babylon, first we rise, then we fall. But we hold on, hold on. Yeah, that John lit. I
So Ghetto Gospel is all gospel music, right? Because I know people might just know you for emceeing or rapping. So this is just more singing.
No. I mean, I got Zion. I'm just screaming on the hook. Zion.
Okay.
You know, I'm saying repeating prayers to my Savior like Dylan. I'm calling out to Zion, please do me a favor. Send them angels because my city's dying. Send a blessing of protection. Mothers crying. Digging their own graves for their dreams to lie on. Zion. Walking on holy ground. Ain't talking Mayans. Where's the grace in Judas? Lions, generation, too soft, iron sharpens, iron, Jesus Christ, and Yahshua, blood covered, ions, no idol, icon, saint in this lifetime, not you need Jesus, why not where you come from, forgot where you going, this hot, cash cars out the lot, when you're gone left behind, all them things going to rot, this for your legacy, this is what all we got, this for the ones who need lots, not for the ones who need nots, got life's recipe, they grilling up the have-nots, this a better me, you Goliath and I'm David when they plot, I got abundant peace, even if I'm solid off a shot, I just let it be, they run into the clubs, I'm in the church seeking therapy, refusing temptation, rebuking my enemies, they claim that they valid, where's they morals and integrity, your people are imbalanced biologically and chemistry, emotionally and spiritually, pray the gospel and they all closing their ears to me, they want fame but no talent, I give it out generously, I can't be around them because they worshiping technology, the lost souls I found them and I'm calling to the Trinity, the angels surround me, I declare you gonna remember me, Holy Ghost is up in me, charting me, martyr me, they selling lust, sodomy, Zion came to tell them that they don't go harder than me, on assignment, on a mission, on the run, come and get me, but anyway, long story short.
Something right there, yeah. Because you still rocking.
On that. Listen. Bars with a purpose. You understand? With a purpose. You understand?
Yo, I would really
and the
love to hear.
purpose driven is love, but real love. Listen,
Love.
she might not want to say it, but wake the fuck up. Let's get to it.
Love.
All right? That's what it's about.
I say it on there
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love to hear it with CK, yo.
Oh, listen, it's done.
It's
All
done.
right,
Love it.
you better believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fan.
But I'm talking to the pain in people.
No,
I got a
listen.
song called Generational Curses.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker. When you said that name, I was already like, God damn.
Generational
You know what I'm
Curses.
saying? Oh, because that joint is deep. You
Oh,
know, that's some deep shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's talking about another level that people don't want to talk about. But thank you. You know?
I didn't even want to talk about it,
You know what
but
I mean?
you know.
You know what I mean? That shit is real. What inspired that one?
I don't know not one person that has not battled a generational curse ever. And me, myself, I am a black sheep. And so I recognize as I get older that the black sheep typically is the generational curse breaker. And it's also, they call it the black sheep, but I call it the black sacrificial lamb because,
We got to go through all the shit
yeah.
to make it better for everybody else,
Amen.
baby.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And so you know, I one day I was going through a tough time. I'm not afraid of my pain. I'm not afraid to talk about it. I used to be ashamed of it. And I said, you know what, this is a moment where I'm going to let all the shame and the pain go. And I know every time I talk to somebody, I say, oh, I got this song in my head called Generational Curses. And they say, yo, we all got generational curses. And that's the truth. Mm-hmm. I don't know not one person that does not have a generational curse. Mm-hmm. Alcoholism, abuse, procrastination, laziness, can't get off the couch, sluggardness. It's just like generational curses. I know a family that just like everybody dropped out of school. Everybody. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying it's a generational curse. And one thing I know is that those who have those generational curses, they don't want to pass it down to their children.
What does it take to break it?
Speaking the truth and accepting the truth. It's still some people in my family that don't want to accept the truth. Oh, I'm not an alcoholic. I just drink socially, but I drink every single day to a point where I'm violently fighting.
Right. Yeah.
Where I'm violently fighting.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's an issue.
Right.
Now, okay, you loving, but you drinking, you violently fighting.
Yeah.
That's a demon coming out of you. You might need to figure out what.
That's why it's called spirits.
And here's the thing. So when I seen it, because this happened after I got sober, I noticed my phone died, but it's okay. I'm real. But after I noticed that, I realized that a lot of people don't want to hear the truth.
And especially don't expect you in the position you are, how they might look at you in the family and this, that, and the third, to really have that knowledge and be able to say that shit to them. But you're not saying it to them from where we're coming from in a way to ever embarrass them. That's on some one-on-one, like this, like, you know what I'm saying? I just see something that you could be better like this if you don't be on that type shit. But they can't take that shit a lot.
I don't even be like that though. I think I'm living by example. I think once I got sober, I used to be, you know, a borderline alcoholic, pothead, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, ain't nobody smoke as much as me. I used to be blowing down. It wasn't a second out the day I was blowing down, rolling up, blowing down.
This is after a long day.
No, I think people can.
This is while I'm working. This is while I'm working. I did music for 5 years, nothing else. After I graduated school, I did music with nothing else.
You can be addicted to weed. I know people try to act like you can't, but nah, if you got to smoke before work or during work, it can be problematic for you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Ever since I stopped smoking, I got it was funny. I was younger at the time too, so mind you. But ever since I stopped smoking, I was like, I got my money up. Got my money up, and I didn't get lazy. I kept my schedule. I got up.
Right.
I got up in the morning. I ain't think first thing I thought about when I ran out of weed. Like, damn, I gotta get more weed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you start scrambling.
I'm getting up. I'm working, and so I noticed that, like, you know, once I got sober and I got like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. Y'all see me? I'm going to work. I think that's when. I promise you, somebody said this to me. Oh, you think you holier than thou? No, I'm not, because I'm working on me.
That's what it's about. Like, what the fuck? In order for me to be good for anybody, I gotta be great for me.
Yeah, I'm just fixing my flaws right
Period.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You
whatever
should be
works for
congratulating me.
you. To each his own. That's why in generational curses, like, I'm not picking out. I never pick out somebody else's flaws. And the Bible says, before you pick out another man's thistle, you pick out your own thistle in your eye. I know my thistles. I don't judge nobody. But when you affect me, like if you start drinking and you start coming at me, then I gotta cut you off. And then it'd be like, nah, you need Jesus. You need to go to church. But I never judge it, not a single soul. Not a single soul. You come to church smelling like weed. At least you come to church. Just come to church.
It's a step in the right direction. At least you showing up.
But in generational curses, I give y'all a little snap of that. But I just said, all those generational curses, tell me, was it worth it? Breaking down your sons and daughters that won't make them perfect. Wanting them to be you instead of their own person. Got them following the leader, idolizing worship. On the path to destruction, blind leading the blind. We trust in ourselves more than we trust in God. We neglect our health, wealth, self, and then we die. Taking our dreams with us because we didn't try. And even if we did, the hurt still ain't subside. Because every time we needed help, we got pushed to the side. And every time I vented, you just spread it and lied. Told the truth, false, admitted on the phone, I cried. I had to face my fears, the shame made me hide. I was feeling insecure from all your names and smiles. Told me to grow up, but I grew up in denial. I thought love would lift my spirits, but it broke me down. I got creative, no one hears it, I gave up my sound. Head down and no one noticed, I stopped coming around. Depressed, stressed, upset, wasn't even my style. Cause they left me for dead, I'm alive underground. Strongholds had me bound, but I'm free from it now. Sobered up, dirt was stuck past her round and round, like a merry-go-round. But the light I found, I jumped into that water purposely trying to drown. But Christ picked me up and then gave me my crown. I done learned so many lessons, sermons on the mounts. It was death to my flesh, I walk in spirit now. Now I got so many blessings I can't even count. Don't listen to the chatter, cause I block them out. My pockets getting fatter and I like my pounds. And they got no guidance, just like Chris Brown. And I see right through them like an ultrasound. Now I got my sound back from the impound, just to announce that hurt people can't go without. But healing is necessary in your house. My head facing north so it don't go down south. A family who pray together, stay together. A family who face the weather, hella heaven. Seek wisdom in the word or from this letter. If we could see through it, we be much better. Those generational curses, tell me, was it worth it? Breaking down the next man won't heal your disturbance. Passing down your sneaks purse when you go to the hearses. Did you teach them God to be foolish or wise? Get high on a Sunday or go to Sunday service? Did you give them direction lessons to reach their purpose? Did you say yes to everything or no to all the things that'll hurt them? Tell me, are you encouraging or telling them they worthless? May not have said it, but your actions show you churchless. Are you cooking for them kids or the pot you stirring? Are you buying their affection with all expensive purchase? It's your life, but you should heal before it rise to the surface. Love your wife before you deal with something that'll hurt us. Respect your husband. These men bust their hands just to serve us. Not approachable to talk to y'all, you make them nervous. But what if someone really hurt them? You gonna ignore them or protect them? What's the verdict? God's the real judge. The angel came to alert you. God's pain, life's pain will always be the same if we don't learn it. It's not about what you say, it's about how y'all word it. No patience, no faith, be a humble servant. And do not take shit if you did not earn it. Opinionated, and y'all lazy. Some of y'all workless. No effort, just quit. Surrendered all your permits. Ace sparks the truth, and I'm real observant. I'm a mentor, a disciple, real merchant. Virtuous like roof in my crowd, not dispersing. I'ma get this message out like it's real urgent. Don't care about clout from all y'all perverts.
That's how hot
that's moving into meaning in the sermon.
Go she body that.
Nowadays, your family or your friends, who you choosing? If blood is thicker than water, then why is the blood oozing? We need family therapy to let it out, keep moving. Won't come together till it's too late, so what we doing? Family, that's on my mother, my father, my grandpa, my granny, family. That's on my cousins, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my aunties, family. I had to do that.
Appreciate that. I feel it's so soulful too. I love that.
Man. Listen, the fake glasses done came. All right, respectfully, you motherfuckers just got a concert. You better like, subscribe, cop all of the Sparkle Girl, Sparkle Homie shit. Listen,
Spark boys.
You know what I'm saying? Spark Boys, Spark Girls.
Yes.
Listen,
Spark
cop
boys,
up
Spark boys.
when the album drop. Fuck that. Go to the YouTube channel right now, like all that shit. You understand what I'm telling you? Bars upon fucking bars in the righteous way. Look, hold up, I gotta say it again. You heard that? That was bars. She ain't never say her booty hole was brown.
Not once.
Yeah.
Not once.
That shit is real out here. They spitting lives in Philly, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like world champions live in that shit too. You see my jacket.
Fly,
Coming for that shit,
fly.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna ask you this, right?
Shit, man.
Because we also saw
Thank
you on the Homies Pod. Shout out to Sammy.
Shout out to Sam.
Love you, bro.
Sam.
And I know you. I believe you told him you took a little break from music for a while,
I did.
and then you came back.
I did.
Did you? Were you searching for something? Was that why you took a break?
Or just had enough with the shits.
A little bit of both, I guess. I think. All right, we're gonna keep it real. So at the time, I was going through a tough time. I had a lot going on in life, real bad. A lot of people don't know I witnessed the murder in West Philly, bad. And then it was just a lot going on. I was in a bad situation, and God was like, I had a dream. I went into a deep sleep. And I said, God, everything I'm trying to do with music is failing, everything. And he said, it's because you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Literally, God made me stop. He said, you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And if I don't remove you, then, you're going to lose your soul. That's pretty much what it came down to. That was that talk. Yeah. It was the talk. And then I was like, oh, this is a dream. So I kept on trying, and guess what? Everything kept on failing. So I surrendered and I gave it up. And then one time he said, I'm going to close this door, but I'm going to open another one, and you're going to know what it is. So I was down like a month later. I went to Atlanta. I was at this club, and the DJ played my song. And I'm like, okay, I kind of quit a little bit, but okay. And then Sheen Magazine, we was in the section, we was like rapping the music. Sheen Magazine had came up to me. It was like, is this your song? And I said, yeah. They was like, come to the Warner Brothers convention tomorrow and perform on our stage. So I said, yeah. So I went home. I was on the phone like, yo, bro, I need a show track. Send me a show track. And it was like 3 a.m. after the club. And then we went to Warner Brothers convention. I performed. I got off stage, and when I got off stage, I ran into Bobby Valentino. He bumped into me, and we were... Slow down. Yeah. He told me to slow down for real. Yeah, he told me to slow down for real. And it's so funny because he was trying to holler at me. And I gave him that Philly stuff. Like, I was like... I just want to get to know you. And I was like, first of all, you're not even my type. I straight up told Bobby that, like, you're not even my type. Like, I'm out here to work. Like, oh, I like you. Where you from? I said, I'm from Philly. It was like, he called me. He was like, I got this movie for you. And if you really committed into wanting to do this movie, I can get BET to get you on there. Don't even have to audition. So I looked up at God like, God always do that to you. When you think he don't got you.
He looked back down like, got you.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was real until I'm sitting at the table and like Cole from Martin, Carlton Payne, he's sitting right there next to me. I'm just looking at him. No acting experience. I'm like looking at people. Patrice Fisher from Zane Sex Chronicles. I'm looking at her. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm like this. Taking notes.
Taking notes.
Talent will get you there. Character will keep you there. And Benzino and DC Young Fly and Life Jennings, and we're all sitting there. On behold, I haven't really, I've been in the mix, but I haven't really. I just thought it was new levels, me being here. And then they called us back a couple weeks later, and they said BT, Star Cinemas picked it up, and they want to do this big rollout. And then I went back to Atlanta for about 2 months, and I had hit Bobby up. I said, Bobby, I got this song, and they used the song in the film. And we started rapping, and that's how it happened.
So we've gone from the music, right? Stepped on that stone, went to acting. Now, I guess you're newer to acting, right, so to speak?
No.
Well, how long have you been acting?
No, I've been acting since 2016. But since 2016, I've done multiple things. I'm also an assistant director, a producer, and a writer. A lot of people don't know that I...
everything.
A lot of people don't know I did Creed 1 and Creed 2. I was more on like the back production of Creed 2, but I was in Creed 1 with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, nice.
They're good friends. As Creed 2, I'm the one that taught Tessa Thompson. She probably going to deny it, though. But I taught Tessa Thompson how to say John. Like, she asked me how to say
dialect, coach, add that to the memento as well.
For real, for real. She came up to me like, how do you say it? Can you help me? I said, it's John. Like John. Like, that John right there? That John? Like, it's not John. It's John.
Yeah.
You're trying too hard.
Right.
Let it flow.
She's from Cali, so it was a little...
Dickhead.
You know what? Don't call her a dickhead.
No,
I know, right?
That's
a Philly thing, but yeah, but you got to cut her some slack.
I know, she ain't gonna get it.
She'd be offended.
She ain't gonna get it.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You certified, dickhead.
Yeah. No, she cool though.
As long as it ain't a backdoor dickhead.
We had to explain it to her, just like John. We had to explain it.
It's like backdoor dick. I don't get it.
You're not. If you're not from Philly, it's a Philly thing. It's a Philly thing.
So let me ask you this then: is there like a dream role that you would like to play? Like if they redid like What's Love Got to Do With It or something like that, would you love to play Tina Turner?
No, there is a dream role, and I'm actually in contact with a few people, Kit Sparrow, her daughter, and we've been discussing, and I follow her, and I always post her. I want to be Eartha Kitt.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
And Kit, please, I don't know if I gotta DM you, Kit, please.
I can see it. Marcus.
You talking about young Eartha when she was on that Catwoman, you know what I mean?
I love her.
You know what I mean?
I can see that. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I absolutely love her.
Panties on.
You know know, a lot of people don't know, like, Eartha Kitt can speak, over 9 languages.
Yes.
And I fell in love with her story, and I love her daughter. I think her daughter is amazing. I follow her daughter on Instagram when we talk, actually.
Nice.
But I'm like, dang. And it was funny because I see so many. Actually, Andrea Day actually looks like Eartha Kitt. But I actually hit up Preston Whitmore, and I said, let me help you produce it. Because, I think I would be great at producing the Eartha Kitt story.
And with the enthusiasm you have for it, that's what you want on the project.
We want you to play Eartha.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I want
all.
to see you and Eartha.
Yeah, but Andrea Day look more like Eartha than I look like Eartha. She could be like the older Eartha, and I could be like,
You be the young Eartha.
maybe not. But I just want to play Eartha Kitt so
You
bad.
can do Catwoman Eartha all day. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Well, let me ask you this one too, because we don't really have actors here that often. But if you had to choose one, would you rather be known for, or would you rather be the drama star or the action star?
Oh, wow. I can cry on demand. I think that's why I get hired a lot. I get hired a lot because I can cry immediately. I think about a death or I think about something serious and I cry. But not all the time, but I've been through a lot of pain. So I think a drama star is cool. I'm an action, but I've also been in action movies as well. I did Made in Chinatown with the Sopranos and the cast of Kung Fu Hustle.
Okay.
I did that. I also did a few action movies. One called Cobweb, where it was a sci-fi about werewolves, witches, and vampires and angels, and I played the tribrid that everybody wanted to kill. And long behold, it made me stronger, and I woke up killing everybody. I also played and assistant directed in Brother Wolf. And I played Sheba.
Sheba, baby.
Sheba, baby. It's in the 70s. Yeah, I played Sheba. And I produced and I wrote on that, and I also assistant directed. I did this is before I fully got saved, but I did a movie in London called Witches in the Sand. I did set photography for that.
How was that? The Brevs. How was that out there in London?
Well, I just did the photography for it. So they came to America. I didn't go to London. I'm actually going to London in April. London and Paris in April.
Nice.
That's the only reason why I'm not running for Miss USA again this year.
Gotcha.
Because they invited me back next year, though. So
Nice.
I'm going to run. Yeah, I did a lot, y'all. I did HBO, Sam J. I did
That's what
Netflix,
I was going to talk about. How
with
was
Jeff
that?
Goldblum.
With Sam J. And,
She was funny.
yeah, she's
hilarious.
She's a Johnson like me. She's like, I just literally recently found out that I'm related to Tasha and Sidra Smith, the mom from ATL that yells, and the one from Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, yeah.
Twins. Twins.
Yo,
She do a bunch of directing and everything.
yeah. I just found that out that we were related. But I
Shout
just
out
like,
to y'all.
Oh, so it's like the talent is genetic. It's in the family.
maybe, but
It's
my
infectious,
family's
man.
scattered. I don't, like I said, generational curses. Like, my family is scattered. I don't know a lot of. Like, I know my intermediate family, but I have a lot of family out there. My mom was like, never date nobody from North Philly because they might be your family.
Like, man, North Philly huge, Mom. I can't date
I know,
nobody.
I can't date nobody from North Philly
Yeah,
because they
just
might
the
be
cousin.
my family.
It's cool to
Seriously.
get outside the city anyway.
Now let me ask. Let's talk about this Miss USA. How did that even start? How did that come about?
That's cool. Me and my younger sister, China, we were all like watching like toddlers for 2 years, and I have a 2-year-old niece, Charlie, and I was like, my niece
That's my daughter
Charlie,
name.
really? I love Charlie so much. That's my heart.
I understand.
We was like, we're going to put her in a pageant because she's so cute. And I was like, I used to like walk around like a model, so I was like walking and I was just like modeling or whatever, and she was just looking like all excited to see me walk. And I said, and then somebody like posted it, and it was like, oh, Miss USA, run for Miss USA. And I was like, okay, they probably like look at me. I might not be that. And then so I got a call maybe like 2 days after the fact, and they interviewed me, and they said, do you believe that incarcerated individuals have a right to vote? Because you're addressing some serious stuff when you're running for Miss USA. It's like you're the face of USA, and so you have to have everything. So I said, well, that's what I said. I said, I believe if you really did the crime, you should do the time. But if God didn't give us second chances, I wouldn't even be here in front of you. Oh my God, we love her so much. Oh my goodness. That's
We
how it
can
was.
write so many things for her right now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I
as
was
it
like
should
one of
be.
the first ones to raise money. I got like a major discount because like the Miss USA's job is to raise money through different businesses and organizations through the state of New Jersey. And as I was taking this walk, I already had like a lot of connections with like organizations, and they were like, we want you to run for Miss USA. Like even today, a week ago, maybe somebody asked me to sing the national anthem, ushering in police officers and Dover, and they were like, yeah, we want to help you with this Miss USA journey. Because they believe in me and they think I can do it, and I dreamed it. I dreamed that I was Miss USA.
Is that something you really want? Do you want to attempt again, or?
Well, I'm in it again. They called me. They called me back. I didn't even have to like audition again. They called me like, Asia, you're running again this year, and I'm like, I'm going to London and Paris during the same pageant weekend, which I probably should have ran because like the pageant day was on my birthday, but it was on my birthday last year too. So, them girls have been running since teenagers, so they're very familiar with how things work. I was a first-time pageant girl going the distance pretty much, but honestly, I would do it again just for the connections. I made a lot of amazing, amazing friends, a bunch of beautiful women, different shapes, different sizes, female pilots, doctors. I can call on these women. Like these are, and you know what? And still to this day, we all talk and we have conversations about how we can build together, foundations we can build with each other. And when I tell you, I would never change that experience for anything in the world. Dope. I don't even care if I win. I loved it. I just felt like I was ushered into a new level of womanhood. It felt amazing because I was also like struggling, like what kind of, like after someone has a baby and they're trying to figure out the woman that they are.
Right.
And you're like, who am I? And I was in that season where I was trying to birth something in my career, trying to help others. I'm like, I know this is in me. I know this is my purpose. How do I do it? And it just happened. I didn't really have to think too much into it other than the looks and the beauty. That was the fun part. We were up at like 5 in the morning. They're like, all right, come on, dance rehearsal. They had me front and center. Dance rehearsal. I'm front and center of the show. Like, yes, this is what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Front and center. Look at me.
The pageantry.
No, I was performing. Like, they knew. They're like, put her in the middle. Yeah. She knows what she's doing. She ain't missing a step.
So now I know you mentioned childhood diabetes. And, and actually one of my son's best friends actually has childhood diabetes. And we went down to the Philly Stadium. There was an event they had down there to raise awareness for childhood diabetes. My father-in-law is a diabetic, double amputee, from the diabetes and stuff like that. So I know health has to be something that's very important to you.
Thank you. Hey. That's all right. I'm not going to ignore you.
Yeah,
We're going to talk. Look, y'all see him. Look, he's doing his job. Okay, period. Keep it in it. Don't even cut it either, period. And see, that's what I like to see.
He on top of it.
On top of it, period. He better be. That's what I'm talking about. Spark up.
So, health and fitness, I imagine, is probably a big part of your lifestyle, too?
It is.
Did that help make the transition to Miss America a little easier? Because you got to be fit, you know what I mean? Like, or it seems like you have to be in pretty decent shape to do the running for Miss America.
I'm always fit. Like, I ain't always fit. I'm a little thick, but, like, I'm always well. Like, I eat well. I eat very well. I prioritize eating my vegetables and fruits, and I'm taking black seed oil every morning. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't drink anymore. Let me tell you something. This is why and nobody believes that I'm 33. I got a lot of makeup on right now, but nobody believes that I'm 33. Every time I go to the gym, somebody like, yo, you in your 20s? You 19? You 22? I'm like, no, I'm 33. Actually, and it's because I cut my hair, so now I'm looking more in my 30s. But when my hair was long, everybody thought I was like 20s. And it's because I take care of myself. Let me tell you, your habits will make you look old.
Yep, absolutely right about that. A lot of the drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of junk food. Yeah. You can't eat that Chinese food every day.
But not only that, I work out. And I'm not going to sit there and say I'm perfect with my diabetes. I was talking to this young kid. And I said, your mom's saying you're not taking care of yourself. I said, but I don't want you to be scared. I said, because this is why you're not taking care of yourself, because you're afraid. You're afraid you're going to die. You're afraid all of these things are going to happen to you, so you're not caring about things happening to you. I said, when you get my age, you're going to wish that you cared about this
Taking
stuff
better
when
care
you
of
were
yourself.
younger, because it's going to be harder for you to get in control. Long story short, the only reason why I might not be a W amputee, because not every time everything is perfect. I take my insulin, but you know, it's expensive to be a diabetic in this world. I want to make that clear and shine a light on that. Insulin is up to $70 a box, and that's with insurance. Plus, I'm on 2 different types of insulin, so that's $140 plus $37 per box. They give you 4 boxes at a time for your sensor. And then if you want to get on an insulin pump, that's $169 plus $127, and that's every 2 weeks. Like, even though that's to some that might be something, but I'm saying if you gotta live, if you need that stuff to live, it's
You're on
very
a fixed income.
So just thinking about it, the pharmacist was like, I can't even. I'm so happy I'm not a diabetic because I can't afford it. So she said that to me today, and I'm like, girl, how you think I can feel?
The pharmacists make good money.
Loans, I got all this stuff. How you think I feel, girl? I'm like, I'm over here, like, I'm not drowning, but I'm like, dang, like, if I was just, like, not doing my best, I would be drowning. And then no wonder there's so many people that are double amputees or losing their vision or not knowing. Like, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. And I've been doing this since I was 9. And now I have to take care of myself or I'm not going to live.
Yeah. But you're doing it. You're doing a great job. You know what I mean? Kudos to you for that.
You absolutely doing what the hell you doing out here. You know what I mean? And with that, we're going to switch it up a little bit, man. You know, we got, you see I got the green on. We got an epic weekend, a Sunday at 6:30 p.m. I believe that's Eastern time. We have the Super Bowl 59 against the Kansas City Chiefs, 2-time champions. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, definitely Philadelphia's own Eagles. That, we saw them about 2 years ago, and we lost by 3.
That's how you know it's real when the glass come off.
That's the thing.
If there was ever a time in life when motherfuckers gonna get they lick back,
now's that time. Now's that time.
This is that moment. This is that to all the Philadelphia Eagles out there in New Orleans. Please, Eagles chefs have hopefully been called down there. Don't eat no more of that New Orleans shit. They trying to poison
you
with flu-like symptoms and all this extra shit that's going on. Don't eat no beignets. Save all that shit.
None of that gumbo.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
No crawdads. None of that.
No gator. No nothing. All right. Don't get nothing.
And that's how they do it.
You know
They spend thousands and thousands of. My dad won a Super Bowl. Barrett. He won a Super Bowl back in the day, and I was there. They be at big tables, big rounds, like long tables, and the bill be coming up to $60,000 a pop.
No.
Eating whatever they want.
No.
Did they
this ain't that. After everybody getting sick, they trying to do us in. We got a job to finish. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Now moving on, you know, since we on football, I'ma change speeds. This is wild, but fuck it, it's the Bols. So, we have the good brother, Chad Ochocinco. We don't know if he's trolling or not, but fuck it. You put it out there, we're going to speak about it. Man said to make his love life better, he went and got surgery that had him at 3 inches and moved him up to 11.
So I'm good.
So what you're trying to say is that who you are now
completely
is
different.
manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And and I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that this is something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
Surgical enhancement, we usually hear about females with that stuff,
Right.
not
They
men.
see. So why can't we? Why can't we? I want to feel better about myself. I want to be able to walk around the beach in my Speedo without being laughed at.
And you're saying that at one time you were being laughed at until you had surgery.
Do you
and
know
now
what
you're
that
no
feels
longer-
like? Like
I'm not one who needed surgery,
okay,
Chad.
I
just
so
did
you
it.
don't understand. You don't understand how it feels.
No,
Like,
I
listen,
don't. I don't.
And listen, I just some women they get enhancements to feel better about themselves. and I needed to do the same thing. Do you know what that does to me mentally? Small story. I was in high school at the time.
Oh, Lord.
And I was losing my virginity. So we had engaged in horizontal activity.
Yes. Not vertical?
No, it was horizontal.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it was vertical.
Go ahead. Keep going.
And she got to the point where we were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee. And that is what caused me to get into amateur porn, so I could perfect my craft in the pelvic area so I would never have to hear that again.
He got a manufactured penis, a BBP. All right? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but
he's
it sounded
trolling.
amazing.
There's no way that's
right?
real.
You know what I'm saying?
No, people do that though.
You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Like, so with that being said, respectfully, Miss Sparks, as the lady in the building, how would you feel if your significant other had to sit down and said, "Hey, I know you been liking how Jack been doing what he been doing, but you know, yeah, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I got that. You know, I paid a couple stacks for that. You know what I'm saying? But you good?
But they break the news after the fact?
How would I feel about that?
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, if I'm gonna be honest,
If he told you got a manufactured penis.
for the most part, I would. Wait, but while he was with me or before me?
We'll say before. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not.
So he was with me, and then he decided to get a
No.
manufactured penis?
He didn't consult me first?
No,
No, that's for real.
no, not that type time. You met him, you know what I'm saying, things been popping, he, you know what I'm saying, he been doing this thing all crazy, and maybe like a year in, he's like, you know, I feel comfortable with you. I want to let you know my joint manufactured. You know what I'm saying? You good?
So he had the penis before he came into the relationship.
Exactly.
I'd be like, you could have kept that to yourself. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared. He could have kept it to himself. If we were together and then he decided, then I'd be like, hold on, let's talk about it. But if you came in the relationship with that, that's your business. Like,
It just made me think about I'm gonna get you sucker.
If you was dealing with a chick with a fat ass, and you just like, you know, I know some women, you be like, damn, did she get a BBL? Damn, didn't she? Would you ask her if she got would you ask her if she got a BBL?
If we're together?
Yeah.
If I gotta think,
Did you ask her like, damn, your ass fat, you got a BBL?
You can't say that off the bat right away.
I would.
That's rude.
But would it matter though? Like, what would it matter?
Some point the joint. I mean, it's not so much of a matter. It's just like, all right, it's levels to it. Like, is that what you got done and you cool, or is you one of them people? Because some people just like people get high off of weed or drugs, this, that, and the third. They get high off of surgeries. You get what I'm saying? So is that the
Could be
level
an addiction.
to you?
Yeah, all that
is
work.
Is that an
Yeah, you see
addiction
that.
for you? Because now you're going back for more Botox.
Because then what's
joints
next? You know
and
what I
your
mean?
lips, you know what I'm saying? Now your ass done, titties done, you're getting the lips done. What else is
Hips,
next?
midsection,
exactly.
all that
you
stuff.
Getting shit, putting your elbow or sucked out.
Is that
like,
is that the real reason why y'all ask women that? Like, oh, you got a BBL? No, it's not. That's not the real reason. Oh, I care if you're gonna go back for surgery. See if I
want to
you go to ass. Do I gotta buy some titties?
I want to know if that's some type of time you on. Then yeah, I'm Gucci. Like, what
I
the
never
fuck?
had a single surgery. I remember this one time. Just a side note, because I don't even know where this conversation going, but it's fun. I never had a single surgery in my life. Not a nail, not a surgery. I once had this guy tell me, he was like, yeah. He was like, you might need a BBL. Absolutely
Wait,
not.
you might need one?
Absolutely
That's rude as
not.
hell.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, right?
That's
But mind you,
disrespectful.
keep in mind he was in jail, so he like,
Oh man, we say don't count.
And then look, and then when he came home, he's like, you know what? I just wanted to apologize from the bottom of my heart. You do not need a BBL. I'm like, nigga, shut. I hung up on him and everything. I'm like, nigga, shut up. You don't know nothing. I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
All
nigga,
you doing is
you
seeing
talking about I need
pictures all
BBL,
day.
nigga? You sit in jail.
Exactly.
I'm mad as ever, like too. I'm like, I don't need no damn BBL. It was the angle.
It was the
Then he
angle.
came home apologizing like this, like, I apologize. You do not need no BBL. You naturally fine. You naturally fine. I'm like, yeah.
I mean,
That's
whatever
crazy.
you want, I'm not hating or anything like that. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying, if you ask me, that's just something I would just, it's like a character trait.
I feel like somebody will reveal that to you.
You know
Like
what
they
I'm
would
saying?
share that with you at some point in time. Like, you know, these ain't real or this ain't real or
But honestly, you can't tell.
my lips, I got some injections.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Some cases you can.
but some you can't at the same time, I guess.
It's different. I mean, if it's really done by a proper doctor, I guess you can. If they went to the Dominican Republic, that shit, that ass like semen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some might ooze out.
I like my women natural anyway.
But I'm sorry.
What does that mean, like, ass? Like, you went like this. What does that mean?
That means, like, you know, that ass is, it's supposed to have, is that there's a softness that comes naturally with the ass, no matter how it goes. You get what I'm saying? And once you got,
I don't know how we got
debauched
Me neither.
surgery, I'm going to tell you, we got that because I brought it up.
Okay. No, I asked you, so I'm listening.
Listen, you know, you understand, Aries. I got you. Bottom line is, you can feel. I remember back in the day, like strippers that had got their asses done. It looked different, and then it feel different. It do feel like maybe they got this fucked up surgery, but that shit did feel hard as a rock. Like, yo, that shit. Where's the softness to your ass now? Like, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's the natural thing to it. Like, it's that undercut of the ass that's going soft as shit. Excuse me.
Can I say this without being judged? We listen and we don't.
Ain't no just a judgment-free zone.
For years, not
spot.
now that
This is
I'm
a safe
like,
place.
now that I got my grown woman weight on me, even though like I got like a nice shape. And that, when I was younger, I'm talking about like when I was in my 20s, I was way thicker. I was like 30 pounds heavier. I was dating a trainer and he got me right? Mm-hmm. But back when I was 30 pounds heavier, one thing about me is I had a body, right? Boobs, but my butt was always hard. And I had a natural body because I worked out. And it was almost to a point, no funny. Like, my butt's soft now, but because I worked out so much. Like,
glutes.
Yeah, I used to have buns of steel. I used to have buns of steel, but I didn't know.
What Martin used to say to Gina, like, you pick a cherry up by the stem because you've been going too hard.
Real rap,
Squats in the
y'all,
gym.
it's not funny, y'all. For real, I used to have buns of steel to a point where I was like, I just felt like I would hurt the stomach of whoever was ever like doing whatever. You know what I mean? And so, but anyway, as I got older, you know, everything started to, you know. But so that's not always true because you can have a natural body and the person just work out and they just have buns of steel.
Yeah, but hopefully they slow down for a couple weeks so that joint, that fatty can just chill. It's just like taking off from working out sometimes. You gotta let the muscles chill. You've been working that ass out all crazy, ladies. Chill for a couple days, you know what I'm saying? Just walk around and feel that little fatty up under there. Like, oh, okay, I see what he be talking about.
I think if you in your 20s, you got room to get buns of steel. You got room. Because then when you get my age, you naturally going to soften out. Like, everything just going to be super, 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 super soft. And then you just going to be like, damn. But then you got to like...
I wish we had the Mr. Softy music right there, you know what I'm saying?
But for real, I'm just saying, this is just my advice to you. I would say work out in your 20s. Get right.
But see, the key thing is that you said there is work out. Work out requires discipline. Now, there's a lot of women, and shout out to y'all, that are and been doing it. But I have a problem with the ones that get the BBL, didn't want to be fronting in the gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Like, this what we doing. Gains,
but why?
goals. Because you ain't do this shit naturally.
That's not natty.
You still have to maintain it because those fat cells still go to other places. Wherever the fat cells were sucked out of, those fat cells go to other places. So now you're looking at like, damn, I done got lipo on my back and my butt. Now my arms flat. Let me get in the gym and get right so I don't have to pay that money.
Now,
I never
that's
got a surgery, but I'm just saying,
that's what I do like, because I like working out myself too. But if getting a BBL motivates you to get in the gym to maintain it, then that is a good thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm just saying, you know, I'm speaking on the fake it and the funk, motherfucker.
And let me tell you something. If you got a BBL, you go to the gym. Get your calves right. Get your arms right. Get your stomach right. So that way you're not just a chick with a fat butt looking crazy. Looking
no,
crazy.
bitch, I'm eating.
Yeah.
We eating.
But I eat.
You know
You can still eat, but work out. Like, that's why y'all thighs and y'all butts not matching. No offense, and there's no pun intended. What I'm saying is get in the gym, get yourself all the way right. Because
like
them girls in Hollywood with the BBLs, they work out, and so they have that stomach, they have the calves, they have the arms. Yeah, they live.
All right, so I got a question since we're talking about women and the ladies and the body types. What can the women do that got the super big backs and the narrow asses? Like, what can they do to help themselves out?
Stop, please.
It's like it's his pet peeves tonight.
This ain't funny. Now I gotta answer for real.
It's all the stuff that gets under his skin.
Super big back and
No, it really
narrow
grinds my
asses.
For years.
Like that's
super big backs
like,
and narrow asses. This is not funny, y'all. This is a serious epidemic that's going on out here.
Exactly. Like it's a big back epidemic, but you know what I'm saying. But then it's big back narrow ass epidemic. It's all in one, man. It's inclusive.
I would say run. You have to run. You have to run.
Mm-hmm.
Shed that off. That's how I lost 30 pounds. I ran twice a day. Run. If you don't have a butt, ride a bike. Ride a bike uphill. That's how I got a butt. Ride a bike uphill. Like this. You get off that bike, your whole butt's going to be hurting. Do your squats. Yep. Also, you got to work out. Work that out. Get that big back off you. Work the big back off you.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Guidance. We here for guidance.
But you got a diet too, though.
Nutrition.
And
Everything,
nutrition,
man.
of course.
Work
Stay
out.
away from pastas. Pasta and bread, that go right to your stomach and your upper body.
See, that's my thing. I like working out. I work out maybe 4 times a week at least, I would say. But I eat.
I'm up to those
I eat
now.
whatever I want to eat, though. Like I don't diet. I
burn
really
it off.
like last night. It's like 9:30. I'm frying chicken. I got a 24 Coors Light on the table.
For what? You just did all that work and just put it right back. You know what I'm
But
saying? Just to
it's
work.
not like, I guess because I'm not really out of shape, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to work out again tomorrow. I worked out today. It's like, but I'm going to eat like I like to eat. But I tried to go crazy. Like, I don't be up frying chicken every night with a Coors Light.
It
You
just
know what I'm
happens
saying?
from time to time.
Just last night, though,
Yeah.
I was in the mood to fry some chicken wings. And I was like, I'm going to fry some chicken wings.
Well, you
have
said
this
you're
Coors
working
Light.
out, so you're burning it off. So, I mean, it is what it is, man.
But that's
You know?
all right. Don't feel guilty about it. You wanted to enjoy yourself.
I enjoyed the Coors Light
I
and the
don't
chicken
like
wings.
people that like I'm on a diet. I don't do that. I'm on a diet. If I want a salad, I enjoy eating salads. I don't eat lettuce. I eat spinach salads. I'm like, yo, add some fresh vegetables on it. That's how I live, though. See, but that's a higher vibration of living and thinking. And if I wanted some chicken wings and some and a Popeye's biscuit, I might go get a Popeye's biscuit. You ain't gonna judge me either, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'll be all right for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, live your life, have fun. You know?
Absolutely, man.
What other questions? I know you had some more games. Was that the only question you had? Or
It's fun.
This is the lighter part.
You know,
Portion
yeah,
of the pod.
that was all I had. I may try this little segment that I came up with as we get ready to wrap up. It's something new, but especially for you, Miss Sparks. You know what I'm saying?
Is it
Call
fun?
her Asia. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So it is fun. So basically, it's 2 categories. Basically, it's like a yay or nay, but it would only be the podcast boy's way if Sleeves put his own lingo on the shit.
All right.
So it's basically fuck with that John or Nizar. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to name something. You know what I'm saying? You either fuck with that John or, Nizar.
Niz.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I say Niz?
say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. You the guest. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start it off. You got fly footwear, but we'll see how you feel about these. Crocs. How do you feel about Crocs? You fuck with them Johns or Nizzo?
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Okay.
Cause I got designer gibbets and I sell them too. So if y'all need Chanel, Dior,
I'm not going to hurt my profits. Yes, Crocs, yes.
I wish I had one right now. I plug it in.
I got the gibbets.
I got all types of the college. I got fraternities. I got customized Chanel, Prada, all the gibbets. Hit me up because it's about to be that season, springtime. All right, plug
She
in.
fuck with that John.
Yes, I
Hustle
do.
up. Drill rap.
Drill rap,
Fuck with that John and Nizzo.
like in general, like
Yes.
or just like
The
it's
genre.
not. It's not.
I
Really,
don't.
It's not really my taste.
Nizzo.
But you go ahead and say how you feel.
But how do you feel?
It's not really my taste.
So would that be a Nizzo?
But it would be. I don't mind drill rap, but it's just not really my taste. I'm a grown woman. I like hip hop. I like R&B.
Sounds like a Nizzo style.
It's a yeah, because I like drill rap sometimes.
Right, so
but I think it just has it's a season for that.
She
I
fuck
feel-
with that John in
I hate
season.
when people play it every day. Like, get your soul right. But if you listening to it, you out with your
Get your
girls,
soul
and
right.
you know the coldest. You know the coldest. I be like, all right, I'm the coldest. Like,
It's a time for everything.
you know. But I would say this all right now.
Okay. We might have just spoke on it, but we'll see how you feel. BBLs.
Yeah.
She
I mean, I
fuck
feel
with
like
them, too.
yeah, I do. I don't have one, but I feel like if that's what you need to make yourself feel better, go ahead and get it. I'm about to give me some new eyes. If you got to get you some new teeth, go ahead and get you some new teeth. Like, if you worked hard for it, you deserve it. You deserve to look your best in this lifetime while you still got it. Yeah.
New eyes, you about to get like a surgery or something like that?
Yeah, like I can't see. I wear glasses, y'all.
Well,
We listen. We don't judge. All right.
No, this is a safe
It's cool.
space.
I don't need mine. But
His
it's
glasses
cool,
is
man.
fake.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
My
the funny
dude-
thing.
They fake?
Yeah.
That's why. That's the whole thing about him taking them off.
prescription.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? They just look good, baby. Stylish on niggas. That's all, man.
She like, I really can't see. He out here. fake with the black-
I take sunglasses and I take them to Walmart and I get transitional lenses. These some MCM glasses, but these are actually prescription, but they thick. Don't look in them.
Stylish, man. You know what I
I
mean?
try.
And lastly, I would hope so, the Philadelphia Eagles. I know you fucking with them, right?
Oh yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly.
So touchdown, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hit 'em low, hit 'em high.
Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly on the road to victory.
You gotta do one of these jumps.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Balls off. Y'all, handle business.
Period.
And listen, man, it has been a phenomenal show. All right, you know what I'm saying? We've had a lovely, lovely guest, you know what I'm saying? Asia Sparks in the building. Please give it up again. You know what I mean?
Now listen. We kind of ran short on a little time, so maybe we can get you back again, and we can discuss.
When she come back off tour.
We can discuss the book.
Yes, the book. Baby.
We can discuss the nonprofits you have.
Yes.
So there's a few other, and you'll probably have more adventures that you've been on.
Yes.
And we can definitely go in depth and cover some more of those things.
Okay.
Then bust it up just like how we did just now about different things as well. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and all social media at SparkleGirl, ASPARKLEGIRLA. Make sure you check out Asia Sparks, ASIASPARKS. Love y'all.
Bars.
Listen,
All she got is bars.
sleeves the hustler all day long. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? My good brother Stop, the military, a.k.a. Brother Byron. Salute to my man. Give yourself a round of applause. Dread on the back, you know what I'm saying? Everything popping off, man. See you out there, player. You know what I'm saying? And as always, like and subscribe, man. It's the Bols podcast, that is. And as always, we everywhere. You know what I mean?
It's the Bols
podcast, that is. We everywhere.